Hi folks, this is Jay. Hope you're okay today. It's good to see you. We're going to just look about textual criticism. I'm going to put you onto an awesome resource called the Ehrman Project, where you can study this in depth and try and put you on one or two sites that will help you. But I just want to give you an illustration. The person might say, well, Jay, there's Bart Ehrman talks about there's so many variants within the New Testament manuscripts that there's just thousands of errors. Well, I just want to show you something, a little illustration. Here's some ancient documents with errors, textual errors within them. So let's just look. We're looking at the original manuscript would be without error, the only Son of God. Okay, the 2nd century document. The next copies were probably 100% accurate, but could have had copy errors. These copies were distributed over the Mediterranean. The only Son of God, the only Son of God. Okay, and then so that's the original. Then we have copies there. Now notice here. Look here. Okay, one of these copies has an error. Okay, 3rd century documents, the copies of these copies may or may not have had copy errors. Notice the error in red to the right, the word only is missing. So here, okay, now notice something, the error is there in that family tree of manuscripts. But look, there are other manuscripts. There are other manuscripts that have the right word in. Okay, so if one manuscript has an error, there are other manuscripts that we can look at to counteract that one. So then you go into the 4th century documents. The copies of errors would have the error copied down the line, yet other copies of the same error for an earlier version might not have that error in the same place. Now, how can we work out these differences? Well, if you notice, you got the 2nd century here, everything's okay. You got the 3rd century here, maybe an error in one manuscript, say the word only is missing, the only Son of God. Okay, but these manuscripts here are doing okay. Now you come to the 4th century and the error is replicated. Okay, the word only is missing, but we have a family tree here that has the word only, and we have 2 family trees of manuscripts here that has the word only. And so we're able, by the 5th century documents, as manuscripts were copied, errors were copied also, sometimes new errors were introduced, but we have different family trees of manuscripts that whenever there's a problem in a particular problem in one manuscript, we have other manuscripts that we can work it out. Now, most of these so-called textual issues are mainly down to grammar, or a dot, or a comma, or something as mundane as that. Okay, so they're not major issues, but the point is that we have so many manuscripts that we're able to work out the problems whenever it comes to textual criticism, and there aren't really that many problems that would challenge any major Christian doctrine or Christian issue. Okay, so I'll leave you a link to this article, but I will also leave you a link to other articles as well.